Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to today's episode of Goal to Goal Podcast. We have some unfortunate breaking news now. Uh, Unfortunate for Eagles fans such as myself. Our starting quarterback slash MVP candidate Jalen Hurts has suffered a shoulder sprain, and according to Adam Schefter, him starting in the game versus the Dallas Cowboys on Christmas Eve is uncertain and is in doubt. So let's talk about this. So according to sources, Jalen Hurts got hurt in the third quarter, or not really hurt. He just kind of had a shoulder sprain, and a lot of people say this when you're running quarterback and when you have that dual threat ability, it probably will happen at some point. Uh, and they did call a lot of design QB runs yesterday. I was looking earlier. Miles Sanders only had like 11 carries. And they did call off QB designed runs as always, and I'm a fan of that. I like it seeing the quarterbacks using their legs. I always like those dual threat quarterbacks. Um, and it happens. To be a dual threat quarterback, you kind of have to be willing to like put your body on the line there. And as for Jalen Hurts and Justin Fields in that game, actually did because Justin Fields did get hurt and was out for a little bit. And uh, if Jalen Hurts does not play on Saturday, that will mean backup quarterback Gardner Minshew will get the starting role and play for the Cowboys. Now, get this. If the Eagles win versus the Cowboys, they win the NFC East and could potentially lock up the 1 seed in that first round bye. So, if they do win, NFC East is locked up for sure. And possibly, if certain scenarios happened, they potentially could get the first round bye in the playoffs, which would be very good for Philadelphia. So, I think Gardner Minshew is one of the more skilled and younger backups in the league. So I think he's very capable to do this. And it's not just me as an Eagles fan being like, "Oh, Gardner Minshew is one of the most capable backups in the league." Let's just go on a track record. Let's just look at this from a track record standpoint. Last time the Eagles were in this position, 13 wins, or at least they ended the season with 13 wins. Um, a certain quarterback named Carson Wentz got hurt, and Howie Roseman, prior to the season, brought in, what do you know, a capable backup quarterback in Nick Foles, who went out and won them a Super Bowl. So, I don't think Jalen Hurts is gonna miss. Jalen Hurts is not injured enough where he'll miss the playoffs. He'll definitely be back for the playoffs. Uh, but at most 2 weeks, and for 2 weeks, just to get a few wins there, lock up a 1 seed, lock up a division. I totally trust Gardner Minshew with that, and that's why Howie Roseman brought in Gardner Minshew a few seasons ago. So in case something like this happened, Hurts could go in because, again, from a track record standpoint, if there's any team in the NFL that's ready for their starting quarterback to go down and for their backup to come in, it's the Philadelphia Eagles. So, uh, that's what I got on Hurts there. Hopefully, Hurts is back soon as he is an MVP candidate. And I hope him being out versus the Cowboys if he doesn't play, I'm hoping that doesn't affect his chances for MVP because, the last time we had an MVP candidate was Carson Wentz. He got hurt and he ended up not getting an MVP. So I'm hoping it doesn't go that way for Hurts. And, I'm just hoping for the best. But even if he is out, don't make that make you feel more confident that Dallas is going to beat Philadelphia because Gardner Minshew definitely is capable for this. And if any team is capable for having a backup quarterback that can go out and get you some wins and some important wins at that, is definitely the Philadelphia Eagles.